Assalamu alaikum. I'm Hafsa Educationwali, a student of Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute, Batch 23, Level 1. Welcome to today's session with Chatgpt. Our topic is how to build a strong personal brand online. In today's digital world, our online presence plays a major role in shaping how others perceive us. To explore this topic, I'll be having a brief conversation with ChatGPT, discussing practical tips and strategies for building a positive and impactful personal brand. So, let's begin. First of all, we invite ChatGPT and ask questions. Hello, ChatGPT. Hello.
Hey there. Great to have you here. What can I help you with today?
I want to ask you some questions about how to build a strong personal brand online.
Absolutely. I'd love to help with that. What aspects of personal branding are you thinking about? Like your social media presence, maybe your website, or even how you network?
I want to ask you what is a personal brand actually, and why is it important in today's digital world?
Yeah, that's a great place to start. So, a personal brand is basically the way you present yourself and your unique value. It's how people perceive you, both online and offline. And in today's digital world, it's super important because so much of how we connect, get opportunities, or even build trust happens online. So, a strong personal brand really sets you apart and opens up doors.
How can someone identify their unique strengths and qualities for personal branding?
Really thinking about what you're naturally good at, what you're passionate about, and what makes you stand out. You can also ask for feedback from friends or colleagues. They often see things we overlook. And once you identify those strengths, you can craft content and messaging that highlights them consistently.
What are the key elements of a strong personal brand online?
Yeah, so a few key elements would be consistency, so using the same visuals, tone, and messaging across platforms, authenticity, so being genuinely yourself, a clear value proposition, what you uniquely offer, and engagement, so interacting with your audience, being present, and really building a community.
Okay. Which social media platforms are best for building a personal brand and why?
Yeah, it really depends on your goals and audience, but some of the top ones are LinkedIn, great for professional branding, Instagram, especially if you're in a visual field like design or lifestyle, and YouTube if you're comfortable creating video content. But depending on your niche, other platforms like Twitter, TikTok, or even a personal blog can be really powerful too.
Okay. What type of content should people share to strengthen their personal brand?
Yeah, I'd say a mix is really powerful. Share content that showcases your expertise, like tips, case studies, or behind the scenes, along with personal stories so people connect with you as a person. And of course, engage with others. Share their content, comment, and build conversations, because that interaction is key to visibility.
How can someone maintain authenticity while building an online presence?
Yeah, that's a great balance to strike. I think it really comes down to being honest about your journey, sharing both successes and struggles, and staying true to your values. Don't try to be someone you're not. Just let your personality and expertise shine through, even if that means you're a work in
People make in personal branding.
progress. Yeah, one big mistake is being too inconsistent, like not posting regularly or having a mismatched tone or style. Another is not being clear on who you are or who you serve, so people get confused. And sometimes people focus too much on promotion and not enough on actually providing value or building relationships.
How important is consistency in building a personal brand?
Oh, it's super important. Consistency really helps people recognize you, remember you, and know what to expect from you. When you show up regularly, it builds trust, credibility, and just keeps you top of mind for your audience.
How can a person build trust and credibility with their online audience?
Yeah, trust and credibility really come from being consistent, like we said, but also from delivering real value, like sharing insights, being helpful when you don't have answers, and showing up when you don't helps a lot too.
What role does networking play in personal branding?
Oh, it's huge. Networking really amplifies your brand because it puts you in front of new people, potential collaborators, and opportunities. When you build genuine relationships, whether that's online or in person, people start associating you with those positive qualities, and that can really boost your reach.
How can educators, students, or professionals benefit from a strong personal brand?
Oh, absolutely. For educators, a strong personal brand can help them stand out as thought leaders, attracting speaking gigs or new opportunities. Students can build credibility and connect with mentors or future employers. And professionals, whether they're in business or tech, can leverage it for career advancement, trust, and even better job offers.
What practical steps can someone take today to start building their personal brand?
Yeah, for sure. I'd say start by clarifying your niche, like who you are and what you stand for. Then choose one or two platforms to focus on and start sharing consistent content, like posts, videos, or articles. Engage with your audience, comment, respond, and build those conversations. And finally, make sure your profiles are polished. Clear bio, professional photos, so people know exactly who you are from the start.
How long does it usually take to build a strong personal brand online?
Yeah, it's definitely a long game. I mean, it can take months or even years for that brand to really solidify. It depends on how often you post and it's all about the long term relationships you build.
Can you share some examples of successful personal branding strategies?
Oh, for sure. One classic example is Gary Vaynerchuk. He built his brand by being super authentic, providing constant value on social media, and really leaning into storytelling. Another one is Marie Forleo. She built her brand by being super authentic, providing constant value on social media, and really leaning into storytelling. Another one is Marie Forleo. She built her brand by being super authentic. I'm glad
Okay,
that was
what is your
helpful. If you have any other pieces of your personal branding journey you're curious about, like maybe refining your message or exploring a platform, just let me know.
uh, okay? Thank you everyone for joining today's session. It was the end of this session, and I hope this discussion provided useful insights into building a strong personal brand online. And please remember, authenticity, consistency, and adding value to others are the keys to long-term success. And thank you for your time and participation. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.